Welcome to a brand new podcast, and this is the Oracle 19, and my name is Greatness. For any business inquiries, if you want to put your brand or business on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Again, that's the same email if you want to make a free will offering. evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. If call and leave a message, and someone will definitely get back to you to help set up your business/brand on this platform. And definitely we're looking for a little donations as we expanding. So even if you're not going to donate, at least tell people about this podcast. Spread the word. That will be your donation. We want to make it worldwide. So put it on your social media. So at least you can do that. We have different links to other affiliates. www.linktree.com/Evolution of London. You'll find different links to other affiliates. So definitely support that. And we do have a Patreon channel in which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube. So that's www.patreon.com/Evolution of London. You'll find on our Patreon channel digital artwork, as I mentioned, videos and consulting services as well. We on Rumble.com. Once you go to www.rumble.com. You go in the search bar and type in the Oracle 19, which you will see we have shows there as well, and we are growing on Rumble, so definitely support us there. We don't rely on one particular platform. We have different platforms that we build in because you never know. One goes down, we have others, so it is what it is. Check us out, or you could support our site. www.evolutionoflondon.com. We have, that's our baby shopping mall where we have a whole wide range of different products. That's men's, kids, ladies' clothing, perfume, cologne, jewelry, posters, and much, much more. Close to 20,000 different products on our website. So that's evolutionoflondon.com. And also evolutionoflondon.org. There you'll find custom clothes, accessories, digital products for business as well as personal use. So definitely support that. That's our custom clothes, accessories, digital products as far as business and personal ebooks. So support that. evolutionoflondon.store, STORE. There you'll find DVDs, lotions, soaps, more clothes. So definitely we ship throughout North America. So that evolutionoflondon.store. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 100% soy wax candles, scented to unscented. Now the scented candles is from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, rose, peppermint, eucalyptus, just to name a few. You want to place an order, email them at royalty9international@gmail.com, or you can check them out through their website, www.royalty9international.com. Either or, you can place an order, and you can check them out on social media, TikTok and Instagram, Royalty 9 International. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years, so if you want to book a consultation, email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. And support his merchandise, www.wjaccessories.org. Again, that's wjaccessories.org. ORG for custom clothes, accessories, digital products as well. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ, so if you want to book for him to come to your venue, you can email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. That's DJ Panthro, PANTHRO 519@gmail.com. And you can check him out throughout his social media platform as TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. That is DJ Panthro 519. So he's all over social media. So like, subscribe, and share. And again, if you want to book for him to come to your venue, DJ Panthro 519@gmail.com. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. They have a whole wide range of different beats. So definitely like, subscribe, and share to the Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And once you go to his platform, you will see his other social media sites. So definitely like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continuing to train on YouTube, the Greatness 19 channel, that's our educational channel to open up your third eye. So definitely like, subscribe, and share to the Greatness 19 channel on YouTube and pass the information along worldwide. And also support Mr. Evolution of London, that's our health and wellness channel. So definitely like, subscribe, and share to Mr. Evolution of London on YouTube. Check out the Finishing Group. The company can assist you in renovating your kitchen and bathroom. They do the kitchen renovations, bathroom renovations, as I mentioned. Kitchen cabinets, spray painting that as well. And they do spray painting inside the house as well as outside of the house. So all your needs, the Refinishing Group. They do flooring as well, plastering, much more. So the Finishing Group, and you can ask and call for Sam. That's telephone number 647-783-3430. And you can email him stainingbricks@gmail.com. That's staining, STAINING, bricks, BRICKS, @gmail.com. Check out the company Africans Supporting Africans Corporation. They're professional teachers from all over the world. You can ask for Lamar Callahan. Telephone number is area code 813-743-3273. Or his alternate number is 833-588, area code 833-599-7272. The goal is provide assistance in online tutoring, and you can check them out on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, online tutoring services. And you can email them at info@asa-corp.org. Their website is www.tutorsforyou.org. That's www.tutorsforyou.org. Or you could check them out as well, www.asa-corp.org. The address finally is 2780 East Fowler Avenue, that's Fowler Avenue, Suite 2028, Tampa, Florida. Zip code is 33612. And again, that's Africans Supporting Africans Corporation. Now, the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We're on iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, Spotify for podcasters, just to name a few, aka Anchor.fm. So anything I haven't mentioned would be in the Oracle 19 description box. Also, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution London, they both on YouTube. You'll find information in the description box there as well. Rumble.com. You type in the Oracle 19, you'll find information there in the description box. And finally, www.theoracle19radio.com. All right, well, we, as always, get the business aspect out the way. So, again, I always give my perspective on different topics, right, wrong, up, and down. But today's topic, the days of virgins are gone. The days of virgins are gone. What do I mean by that? I mentioned this somewhat on different shows. This is not for, the real women out here. But unfortunately, even the real women out here is not virgins, a lot of mistakes is made, go through the sands of life. But this is something you men have to realize and come to grips. Most women are whores. Most women are whores. And this is not like the days of old where you find a virgin out here and you can claim her and she's your own, this is your woman for life type of thing, yada, yada, yada. These women are out here in these streets, slinging their body parts. And this is the playing field that you men have to realize that you in. My dad used to tell me you find someone with the least possible mileage. Now, I know you women say, oh, you talking about... You treating us like we are some type of car? You just use the analogy. My father was a great man in his own right. But that stuck to me. You find the least possible mileage. And that's how you have to deal with it in today's society, men. And that's even hard because most of these women out here, here's a reality, and I talk about this in a show called Calculations and other shows about women's body counts, so forth, so on. But you're gonna find, let's say a woman in their 20s, between the range, let's say of 25 to 29, body counts around that age, it definitely matches, in my opinion, that age. If they 25 years old, at least 25 body counts. But I say a lot of these women out here on average, if they 25, they've been around with at least 25 different men, that type of thing. They basically matches their age. It fluctuates, but, the real whores out here, they like 50 to 100 different men when they in their 20s. They've been out here in these streets. They prostituted their bodies. They, whether they've been stripping or straight up OnlyFans, with social media, of course, if you don't know, or just outright on the block, selling it. So, when you get them, you basically getting them ragged and tagged. And it's so messed up because they not even, being that they ragged and tagged and ran through and then they got multiple children, multiple baby daddies out of it, then they come with you with attitude and requirements. And you better do this, and you got to do this, and you're not getting a virgin. You're getting somebody ragged and tagged and been through, the sands of life. Personally, in the days of old, you non-virgins would have been stoned to the ground. You're lucky you're not living in those times. Or actually, you're lucky you're not in the Middle East in these days and times. Or certain parts of the world. You might be beheaded. Just saying from what I hear from other men in different parts of the land in real time. And I know you ladies say, thank God I'm not in there, blah, blah, blah. See, you're in the comforts of North America and European nations where you could be a slut. And you can basically say, I have all rights and I'm me and free and no man can tell me. And you can have requirements just being a slut. So the days of virgins are gone. If you find one, and I'm talking about of age, of course, so let's not be simple. That is a miracle. And then you got to go through so many other channels. Even when you have that so-called virgin or somebody with the least mileage, I would say, the least body counts, you got to deal with if she's a bisexual, trisexual, if she used to be, if she's binary, she don't know her gender. You got to deal with that. You got to deal with her mental illness. It's not even, and then so many things on top of that. It's not sometimes not even worth even dealing with that person with the low mileage anyway. Just because she have low mileage doesn't mean she's a good person, because we living in the days of hell here in North America, and you got to deal with so many different things before you even bring her into your kingdom per se, men. So that's just that's when you're in the last days, because there's so many different parameters. So I shouldn't even say that word. That's not proper word. But there's so many different situations. Let's just keep it simple. So many different situations that you have to go through just for that. But it's a case by case situation, right? So you do what you can, men. And you got to work with what is out here. But don't be a sucker or a simp because, you have someone with a low mileage per se. But that's very hard. Again, in this day and time, it's pretty much not even realistic anymore. You have, it's just messed up. It's just sad. But I say you men, especially you young men out here, you have to position yourself, number one, to be the best image, be the best you can be. And I'm sure you heard this hundreds of times, or at least you should, throughout social media or your everyday life. Men, be the best versions of yourself. Be the best you can be. Get your money right, your mind right, your situation right, your situation right. I'll get it out. And then the women will follow, the quality of women will follow, because you got a lot of these rag and tag type of women out here that they really a bunch of savages, and they present themselves to you. What I see in social media is really pathetic and it's sad. These women get ran through this typical story. It seems like it happens. It's like it's every year you find somebody getting older. They've been whoring themselves out. Now they 40 plus. Now they starting to see the light after having 100 different men climbing on their back, after being whores. Now they're getting it. And this is what is out here for you men, especially if you're a certain age. A bunch of 35, 40, 45, 50-year-old women now getting it, right? And now that you're supposed to think and forget all the degenerate things that they have done, and now you got to put them on the pedestal. These is your queens. This is what's out here for you. This is what's out here for you. And then if you get, let's say, women that is in their 20s and 30s, you can't tell them anything because they're young and they popping. So you got to do all the back flips and front flips for them while they're in process of hoeing right now in different men and women they dealing with and having all different things run up in them. You got to deal with those types in progress. These is your queens. These women don't like you, men, collectively. Not the real women, they have an understanding. So this is not targeting the real women. Even though a lot of real women have made mistakes, but there's case-by-case situation. See, I can never tell you everything is one particular way because it's a case-by-case situation, men, of what you have to go through. It's a case-by-case situation of what the women are around you, who you're meeting up with. But this is what it is. This world is disgusting. These women are disgusting. They don't even present themselves in a proper manner. They present themselves like whores or used to be whores or current whores. So the days of virgins are gone. If you had one, you are lucky, or have one currently, per se. You are lucky, and of course, of age. So like I mentioned, I have that disclosure. Don't be simple, men. Get yourself caught up in jail and all that foolishness dealing with underage. Don't be simple. Get someone of age. But you're not getting much out here. And it's sad. Is it impossible? Because you do have women out here that is decent women, low mileage. And again, ladies, don't trip when I say that. I'm not treating you saying you are a car. It's just an analogy, a metaphor. I'm just thinking about what my father said. So I'm just using that verbiage. So again, don't trip over it. It's okay. I get you. If you need a hug, Anyway, this men know the playing field. The key is finding someone with the least body count. But here's the thing about it. Finding a woman that respects you. And if she loves you truly, she's going to, number one, she's going to do everything possible. If she really loves you. Here's the situation. A lot of times, let me backtrack and I'm going to go forward. Men, here's instantly, this is something we get caught up because we're very empathetic towards women and their situations they put themselves in, and then we do things that we shouldn't do. If a woman is into you, she's going to call you, she's going to try to change her ways, or she's going to try to do better to really please you because she respects you. But if a woman just have this attitude, I'm not trying to change myself for a man. No man, I do for me, and I don't have to, call him or love him and stuff. He got to do for me. And if she's coming to you with that energy, number one, she don't really love you. Because if a woman really loves a man, they're going to do everything humanly possible to try to please him and do the right thing, because she respects him as the leader of the household or the leader in her circumference. But if a woman is, and a lot of times these women is mentally battered and they just been through wars, they can't love you. They can't love you like they love the first man in their life that procreated it inside them, or their first love. Because after they loved 5, 10, 15 men, had 5, 10, 15, 20 boyfriends, it's not the same. You don't have that same zest and same energy. These women don't have that same zest and energy for you like they did with James or Ralph or Alex. Their first love, 5, 10, 15 years ago. You just someone that say, oh, okay, he's nice. You know, okay, I can like him. He's cool. You hear all of that lukewarm talk. Oh, yeah, he's cool. Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, he's marriage material. Yeah, I like him. But it's not that same energy of love and affection and that same zest. That's because a lot of these females, they're not virgins. They've been ran through. They're not brand new. And ladies, come on, man. Let's be for real, man. You don't love that guy. That guy number 5. There's exceptions to the rule. Yeah, don't worry, don't trip. I give you that. There's exceptions to the rules. But when you're dealing with guy number 10, I'm talking about your boyfriend. We're not even talking about the one-night stand dudes or the women that you slept with and all of this other foolishness. We're talking about the boyfriend number 10. Or how about boyfriend number 22? Okay, boyfriend number 52. Come on. Do you have that same zest for that boyfriend number 52 or boyfriend number 25 or 22 that you had for boyfriend number 1? Your first love? Your true love? The first one you procreated with? Usually females, here's the reality, and men. When a woman usually procreates, her first boyfriend or first man she procreated with in the natural order of life, not one that you just hated from the start or something. The first man that was your boyfriend that procreated, that's usually in the memory bank of that woman for life. And if he was somebody and it just didn't work out, and here you come up, boyfriend number 3, 4, my question for you, men and women, do that woman really, really love you? Or you just is a business professional relationship? See, so this is a lot of times what we as men and women have to look at the reality. See, we very empathetic. We can love. We love women even when they in their shortcomings. After we could be baby daddy number 2 and 3 and 4, and we still could love these women, which is really crazy. But we could love these women to death. Look at the simps out here. They love these women that have 2 and 3 baby daddies before them. We take them under the wing. We take care of their children. So if that's not love and affection, I don't know what. But let's do the reversal. How many women out here that would deal with a man with 2 and 3 baby mamas, and you would love those children like they're like your own type of thing? That's not realistic. Does it happen? Of course. But is that realistic? No. So men love women more than women love them, my opinion. Because we take more nonsense from these women that's been through the ringer. But men, you no longer can do it because you in a society where your hands is tied, where the laws favor women, where the system is favoring women, and you putting yourselves in a situation that could destroy not only you individually, but anything that you have, that you saved up, etc. You destroy your whole brand just being with this woman. And plus, her baggage, which is men of the past, could creep up. The men or man that she really loved, turn around and she can sleep with him, go back with him and sleep with him. All of this dealing with the days of virgins are gone. And men, you can't put yourself in a position where that woman don't love you. She just tolerating you. I don't want a woman that's just tolerating me. I've been through the sands of life with women like that. You know, I did a lot of simpish things. I commit to that. And dealt with women that really didn't care for me. You know, they just tolerated me. But those days is gone. I'm not knocking myself out for women like that because it's no, like I said, it's not like I'm dealing with virgins here. What am I getting out of this? And women, and I always ask this question. Number one, what can you offer me? And men, you should ask these questions to the ladies that you're meeting up with. What can you offer me that you haven't given to another man before me? What do you have to offer? I say it again. What do you have to offer me that you haven't given to Ralph or James or whoever in the past? And a lot of these women say, I got nothing because they gave their bodies to previous men. They can't even love you truly like they did to the previous men. They can't even respect you like they respected the previous men. It comes down to even that. They cannot even respect you. They can't even love you. I mean, even with all of their body counts, just you meeting them now, they cannot truly love you like they loved the previous man before. So what can they offer you? Okay, they say, I can cook, I can clean. Well, hell, I can cook, I can clean. And if you men cannot cook or clean, you should learn to cook and clean because there's YouTube channels that can help you with that for free. And if you don't have time for that, your money better be right. You can always get a maid, and there's so many Uber Eating services, picking up a delivery, you could get someone to cook for you. So, ladies, what else you can offer? Because we can get someone to cook or clean. We can handle that ourselves. I know I can. So what else can you do? I could be a rock for you. I hear that too. Yeah, that's all you are. A rock. A rock that can't move. A rock can't talk to me. The only thing you can be is a rock. Yeah, you are right with that. A rock. Heck, I got male homies that could be my rock. I got YouTube channels that I listen to other men out here that could be a rock, per se. So what else can you do that will stimulate me? I could share my thoughts with you. I'm sharing my thoughts right now on my podcast to you and the world. So what else can you do? Sharing thoughts. I'm sharing thoughts now. Anyone can share thoughts. My mammy could share thoughts with me. I'm just being funny here. Don't you white people say that word because you're going to trigger me. I can say it, but you can't. Just know that. But I could get it. My mother could be my sharing information. We can do that already. Next. So what can you do? Ladies in the streets, what can you definitely offer a man that you haven't given to a previous man? So if you don't have an answer, that's my conclusion. You got nothing. And that's a shame. You can't even give me your body parts. It's not even the same enjoyment. Your body is worn out, stretched out. I'm dealing with you on your last leg. And we're not talking about older women necessarily, because a lot of these young girls in their 20s, sagging breastises, sagging buttocks. Now they got to put injections to make their lips look like a clown. Put cement in their buttocks. Long extra eyelashes. I don't even know. I can't even see your eye properly because it's half closed because your eyelashes are too heavy. Your hair is long. It's not your real hair. I don't even know the feel of your real hair. Makeup. You have cakes of makeup on you. I don't know who you are. I don't know your real face. Fake breastises and everything else. Just everything plastic from head to toe, but yet you want me to be true to you. It's crazy. It's insane. At least if you was a virgin, I mean, I would say, okay, then, there's certain parameters, but I'm getting you on your last leg. I'm not even getting you in your prime no more. And I'm not directing this to any person, believe me. I'm just speaking of men in general, daily, weekly, yearly, what we being offered. So ladies, what you're saying, the only thing ladies will ask, well, what can I offer? Well, first of all, most of y'all is crazy. So, okay, you just need to go to mental rehab. You just need to take yourself out of the dating world. You really do. And I know some of you are. You really need to take yourself out of the dating scene and just go to church and see Jesus and live in the church. And that's that. You need to totally take yourselves out of the dating market, because you already been out there too long, and you already on your decline. And we're talking about women that is in their 20s, already done, already on their decline. So you really need to take yourself out of the market. And that's probably be about over 2/3 of the population of women. And that's sad. Because these women ran crazy, started running crazy and whoring around since they 13, some 12, some 10. And if they've been doing it, let's say from 13, 14, that's usually average. And by the time they're 25, they already been 10 and 12 years in the game of whoredom. So there's nothing left. If you've been in that game of life 10, 12 years, and you had men, I was going to say hundreds, but men, just 10s and 20s of different men climbing on your back, and then you have women, because nowadays women is rampant as well, and then your toys and stuff. What's left out of you? What is left out of you? And then you're in your 20s, you have a kid or two on top of that. What is there for a man? And you don't even want to be submissive even after those things. I would think common sense, you would be submissive and give it your all for the new man. Be on your knees literally saying thank you, thank you. I know women don't want to hear that. I ain't getting on my knees for nobody. I just be by myself. That's the pride and arrogance that you have. And this is why you will never, ever, ever find a true real man, because that's what it is. Yeah, women can always, cock their buttocks and show themselves on the Instagram and stuff. And you could get thirsty dudes that will just be going crazy over you. But not a real man. If a man, is getting a lot of times, let's say, trash in general, that's because he don't have his life together. He's going through things. His money is funny, or he's going through things and picking what he could pick. But a man that got everything together in life, it's not going for that. That's a cold reality. I'll give you an example. Here's a reality. We just use entertainers. You could just pick, I just say LeBron James. I'm just saying that, no disrespect for him. LeBron James, when he's 18 or 19, the type of woman he will get or find, he's going to get someone of his own pay rate, somebody low budget, because his money was funny back when he was a teenager. But the LeBron James now, we know he's married and stuff, but I'm saying if he was in single life, he will not be getting someone low budget on a regular. Men that have their ish together, their minds right, is not going to just be getting gutter type of women, mentally or in their living, or women in certain areas. That's just a cold reality. They're not going to put themselves in a position collectively. Now, do certain men do it? Do you have rich fools out here? Absolutely. But collectively, men, once they have their mental right and their physical right, their money right, is a certain woman they're going to get. That's all I'm saying. You have exceptions to the rules, absolutely, but that's just how it goes. That's the game of life. But these women out here, they're not bringing anything to the table. They're not even offering the basic love for you. Let's be for real. Let's put it on the table. If she can't love you truly, and you will know, there's signs. She will want to do everything for you. She will show it. She'll call you daily. That's just one of many examples. And if she's not willing to do that, she don't love you. She just tolerates you. It's just a business professional relationship. Now, you men, sometimes you need a business professional relationship. But just know what you're getting into. No, it's just business. It's just companionship. You have many different marriages, so-called marriages. It's just companionship. It's not true love. It's just a situational thing. Just know, men, what you're getting into. You're not dealing with these virgins out here. Know what you're getting into. Know the realities of life. And women, you got to know of the position in life, who you are. And what you can offer. And what you cannot offer. Many of you cannot offer anything. So guess what? Some of you just need to be put in a position of a business professional relationship. You have a companion. Y'all can kick it. It's not really love there. It's just a mutual understanding and somewhat of a respect. That's what it is. And you should have the parameters of what it really needs to be. Look, here's the parameters. And a lot of women don't really want to admit it. But if you got nothing to offer, nothing, but you want a companion, and that man is somebody or something, just understand then, he exercise, he could treat you with respect and give you, your propers. But just know, he'll have something on the side, something younger or fresher, that he will have an entanglement once in the blue. But it won't be something that affects your situation. But, just know when he's out and about, he's going to have an entanglement. Something strange for no change. Or maybe change, depends on the mindset of that man. But just know. And you have to learn to accept that. But a lot of these females that is ragged and tagged and been through the world, they don't want to accept that. That's no, he can't do that. No, I'm not going to accept that. He can't do that to me. Well, this is why you're alone. And look, a woman is not put on this planet Earth just to be alone. I know some women are alone, but you out here to be fruitful and multiply, to be with a man, etc. That's really what it is. If not, you wouldn't be able to procreate if you wasn't put on this earth to be fruitful and multiply. You wouldn't have a man out here, another gender. The purpose of men and women is to be fruitful and multiply. That's why we able to procreate. That's one of our purposes in life. But so y'all women saying, "Oh, I just be alone." That's not really. You wasn't put on this earth to be alone. You alone by choice. You're alone by situation. You have reached a low state mentally, so now you're alone. But you wasn't put on this earth to be alone. Does that make sense? Probably not, because you're so triggered. You have this feministic point of view. I'm touching your soul because I'm the soul toucher. So you're not really feeling what I'm saying. It's okay. I get it. And somebody will say, "Well, what about you, greatness? What about you? What about yo? None of your business, you." So, but I know, I share this with you. I know my positions in life. And I know what I'm capable of doing, what I can do, what I cannot do. So I stay in my lane. And I know exactly what I'm looking for, and I know what I need and I will have. It's a little different from men. But sharing that I know thyself, you should know yourself. If you know, ladies, that because you're not a virgin, you cannot love, basically tell that man, really, it will help your soul, ladies. Tell that man, hey, I can't love, you know what? Because I know but see, look, let me finish this up, because I have like 3 things in my head. Ladies, you should be truthful with the man you with, or the man you seen. If you know you one of these rag and tag type of females that been in the world, tell that man that, we could be friends, or we could be companions. We chill meaning, sexual intercourse, possibly, or whatever. But I can't love you like that, and it's what it is. Since you want men to be truthful with you, be truthful with the man. So you know his parameters. But I know you ladies won't do that, because you have a motive. You want you want to basically milk that man. Milk him for his finances, milk him for him being around and taking care of your children, milking him for, companionship, whatever. And so a lot of you women can't be that forthwith with men of really what you really want. So, men, you need to analyze your woman or the woman you're talking to and know what really, looking at her, you could tell really what she can or cannot do, or what she's not going to do. Men, you have to take that stand and look at the reality of your situation, one, and the situation of that woman. and lay it down like that. This is the situation. You really do. I know I had to come to grips in full circle of what it is. And I, like I said, I did a lot of ungodly things and not being really forth with these ladies, and it just caused problems. But you got to draw a line in the sand, men, and be truthful, and not for yourself as well. It's not particularly for her, but she's there. You letting her know the boundaries and so forth, and then from there you'll pull information out of her as well. Because if you listen to all of my shows, ladies and gentlemen, you really will know a lot where I stand on a lot of different things, indirectly or directly. So if I'm meeting up with a woman, a new woman type of thing, she will know what it is. Just listen to the shows, and you will know if I'm for you or not. And I know the reality, 95% plus women in North America, European nations, is not going to feel me. Okay. But I know there's 5% that's sprinkled throughout this planet Earth that will. So I play the law of percentages. And plus, I'm not out here sweating women anyway. You should not, men either. I could get women wherever, whenever. I'm very confident in me. So it doesn't bother me. That's not my to-do list. And it shouldn't be you, men, because there's no virgins out here. And if it is, they not worth a damn. So it's just a few that is worth something. So you, again, get your situations right, men, your money right and stuff. And ladies, you got to know, some of you ladies just need to call it a day and stay in the home and deal with your children, deal with your situation, get your mind right, get your overall wellness right. We have to be true to thyself. We really do. Because there's nothing out here in these streets. What I see out here in terms of the ladies is mostly trash. Trash. That's what I see. If you want to know what Mr. Greatness see, I see 98% in say North America, in European nations. And I just say North America because I'm here in North America. I see 98% of trash out here. When I'm out here walking in the streets, I see trash. How is that? I look how a woman is dressing. Mostly it's trash. Showing her camel toe, her buttocks. That's the thing that comes in my head. Now, I know it's going to be triggering with a lot of the ladies. I know, and you're going to feel a certain way. I wear what I want to wear. Yes, you can. Absolutely. I'm not here to stop you. You do whatever you want. I'm not your man, so, you nothing to me, and respectfully. So I get it. But when I walk down the street and I see women day and night, just showing their buttocks and their camel toes, all that, trash. Okay? Where's the dresses? That's in my mind. I'm saying, where's the dresses? When's the last time, and I mentioned this previously, when you seen a woman with a dress going to the supermarket? Unless it was she's going to church or she was just picking up something before she go to the job or a funeral or an interview. But when is the last time you just seen a woman just walk in to the store. Get up in the morning, get dressed, wash up, of course, and go to the store wearing a dress. When's the last time you seen that? And to double down, the flowing dress, not showing all her buttocks and curves. Just a nice flowing dress going to the store. When's the last time you men seen it? Or women? Something different. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that in years. Unless, well, actually I did. I seen a woman doing that going to the store just recently. And she wasn't religious. It is absolutely insane out here in these streets. And, you know, again, I've seen, yeah, and she was, let's say, I would say around 30. She looked like about 30. And she was wearing a dress, and she wasn't religious as far as I know. Well, actually, no, I do know of her, just in neighborhood. She's not religious. That's just her way of being feminine. She wears dresses a lot. And she have a daughter wearing dresses as well. Something different. I like to see that person. It's great to see something different. Ladies, you're not different. Even though you say you want to be different from the next woman, but in reality, in the eyes of men, you're not different. All of you wearing tights, morning, noon, and night, showing your different parts of your body. All of you wearing, you know, I say collectively, you know, the eyelashes and fake hair, fake nails, fake this, fake that. There's nothing special that stands out. A few of you women stand out. And you have originality to you. But most of these, I say 2% of the women have the originality, but most of you women, you the same as I see all the time. So it's nothing special, nothing fantastic. So the days of versions are gone. You're not brand new. Most of these women been out here in the world. You have a lot of body counts. You have a lot of children. You have different baby daddies. You have mental issues. You're physically unfit. Economically broke. I mean, this is what men see, okay? And I know that'd be triggering. I'm not here to hurt your feelings. I'm really not. I'm just stating realities. These are realities that is out. Just like you throw realities about men, men is trash. You're right, most men are trash. See, we in a society that men and women are trash. So I know I'm a little bit off the topic, but I'm saying that because I know you ladies, that's the first thing is in your heads already. Because I know ya. I see ya. So if you do that back to me, I get it. I'm not going to deny it. It is what it is. But you got to look at the reality, ladies, that this is what real men see is nothing special. And being that you not even virgins on top of that, and just to double down, like I mentioned previously, you don't even want to listen to a man. Even, I'm talking about a man of wisdom. We're not talking about these knuckleheads out here. Just a man that is a somebody. You don't even want to submit. You don't even have that in you to submit. You've been just in the streets and hoard yourself out, and you got different baby daddies, or you just been out here in these streets. You don't even have the love in your heart, the natural love in your heart, where the natural nurturing that a woman will have that you can share to a man. that will make him so appreciative of you. You don't even have that in you. That's sad. That is sad. And most of you women, you basically dead inside. You dead inside, and that's sad. You just walking dead. You are just mummies. You can't offer anything. Just pain and suffering. So I say this, and I mean that respectfully. A lot of you women need to just hang it up early. And don't, unfortunately, a lot of women, you've been through all of this, but you're still looking for a new relationship. And you're looking for a new relationship, and you can't even offer the love and affection. You can't even be true to yourself. You just go into a new situation, mess that up for you, and then you jump to another situation. You're just a jumper from one man to the next. You don't even need to have no man no more, or woman. You just need to raise your children or raise yourself, and you just need to hang it up. You really do. You need religion in your life, or if you're not spiritual, which I know a lot of you women are a bunch of Satanists. That's another topic I'm going to talk about too. I mean, no, you know what? I'm going to touch on it now. I was at social media and just hearing, it was a woman, it was, blurred out or whatever because, it was too graphic. But while she was making love to a female, let me start again. While she was making love to a guy, she was saying, "Hail Satan," or something of that nature while she was making love to this guy. And it's no joke. She was saying it outright. She said it. She said it more than once. She didn't blur it out or mumble. She just said, I don't want to get graphic, but she just was chanting, "Hail Satan." That type of word. And again, I'm giving you the little bit of it, but it was much more deeper than that. But you got a lot of these men, you got a lot of demonic women out here that you having sex with. And these women are pure evil. Ladies, are you that type? Are you that type, that dabbles in witchcraft? I talked about that in other shows, women in witchcraft. But see, this is what you offering to men. I don't believe in the Lord, I'm just spiritual. What is that? What you just said to me? I don't believe in supreme being, I'm just spiritual. Spiritual for what? What type of spiritual? A rock has a spirit. What I mean by that, they vibrate. Rocks vibrate even though you can't see it move. It vibrates at a low frequency that you can't see. That's a spiritual type of format, is it? I don't know. What you tell me? Maybe I don't know. What you telling me is insane. These women are insane. Y'all ladies, you are crazy. On top of not being virgins. On top of having body counts 50, 75, 100, 125 different men. And I talk about this. Listen to the show called Calculations. This is what I see when I see a woman and she been out here in the dance floor in my mind. Let's say, for example, and I'll bring it back. You at a club, ladies, in your prime of your career, and you was out on the dance floor. Well, how many men was able to feel your buttocks and breastises? You tell me. And let's say 3-4 men, and I'm giving you the short form, touch your breastises. Now, and you've been in the back and forth the club for 10 years, and every time you go to a club, you dancing with other men. So they know how your butt feels and breastises feel. I'm just using that as an example. I'm not directing to you, ladies, so don't get sensitive. And you times that by the month, by the years, by the decades, and just alone you have 1,000, 2,000 men that have touched, that know how your butt and breastises feel like. Oh, you will say that's not important. Yeah, that is important to me. Maybe a lot of you men out here, it don't matter, because you're a different type of man, because you are secure, and it doesn't matter in this day and time because we out in the world. All right. Well, knock yourself out. It just matters to me. Oh yeah, Mr. Greatness, you insecure, small penis energy, you just need, you need your mama, you need a hug, you just bitter and angry, all of these buzzwords. Knock yourself out, cool. But I'm still telling you it matters to me. So let's say that's not including the actual penetration, and that's not including women that you've been with, and that's not including toys. All of that ties in together. So what is left for you? What you can offer me? You can't even love me properly. You can't even cook proper. Hell, you can't even clean your body properly. Many of you women, not all. Many of you women are nasty, filthy, don't smell good, poor hygiene. Low frequency in terms of mental, can't teach nobody, can't teach your offspring, can't even offer intellect within society, got nothing to offer but all the demands. This is what I see when I'm walking down the street. And I can spot you in a minute because I'm using my third eye and I'm getting better. I could look at you up and down and say, this is not much. Now, if I'm going to be able, here's the reality. A lot of these women are concubine material. Ladies, you got to know thyself. You are concubines. You're not, and I mentioned this previously, and it's going to be triggering, but it is what it is. Most women, when I see walking down the street, and this is a lot of what real men see, they're not wives. They're not girlfriends no more, or girlfriends at all. They are concubines, full-time concubines, or part-time concubines. That's what you're dealing with. The game is this. All right, let's break it down. What you see, average women, you see at best part-time girlfriends, full-time concubines, or part-time concubines. That's what's out here in these streets. There's no wife material. There's no girlfriend material, full-time girlfriend material. It's just part-time girlfriend, a full-time concubine, or part-time concubine. What do you mean? Because I know you want me to give my perspective off of that. Now, a part-time girlfriend is you got your main chick on the side. And every man have their own analogy to this. So, it's a case-by-case situation. You have your, you have your part-time girlfriend. You have your full-time wife or full-time girlfriend. That is your main squeeze. But this part-time girlfriend, you see her once every 2 weeks. And that could change by case situation. When your main chick is on her period, or your main chick maybe irritates you that particular day or week, you got your part-time chick to give you relief. Now, I know a lot of women is going to be triggered by what I'm saying, but in the eyes of real men, this is what it is. You women's going to say, "Are you talking about me? Is it me?" This is a reality that you really need to know, ladies and gentlemen, to really make the world a better place, because everybody knows not everybody can be put in a situation, in a main situation. Everybody has a position in life, men and women. But anyway, continuing on the topic, that part-time girlfriend, once every 2 weeks. Now, the full-time concubine is once a month. Once a month is not only, you see her around when you drive in the neighborhood or town or the state or the province or the country near you. That is your concubine. You already have your woman 1 and woman 2. I'm speaking, this is a case-by-case situation of men, because it depends how many women they have in their life and their situation and so forth. But I'm just giving you just an example of many different cases. So don't hold me to this situation. It's a case-by-case situation. That concubine, that full-time concubine, you see once a month because you haven't seen her in a while. Usually once every 4 or 5 weeks. So that's a month and a week. For every 4 or 5 weeks, you'll pay her a visit, the concubine. And you do what you do, and then you go home. Now, the part-time concubine is, this woman is not even worth it. She's really trash. She got nothing going on. She have a body and stuff, but when things is dry in these streets, you go back to that part-time concubine that you haven't seen in maybe 2, 3 months, 4 months ago, or 5 months ago, and you dial it up and say, "Hey there, young lady. Haven't seen you in a long time. How's you bees?" "I'm all right. I haven't heard from you in a long time." "Yeah. I miss ya. I like to see ya." "Well, what do you mean? I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you in 5 months. Why are you calling me?" "Because I was just thinking about ya. Yeah. Yeah. And she like, "Boy, you crazy, man. You don't care about me. You haven't seen me about 5 to 6 months. What's going on?" "But I miss ya. You know I have feelings for ya. I like to see ya. Can I see ya?" I don't know, and man, in the back of your mind, she ain't doing nothing. Yeah, she had a man or two or whatever, but you could tap that. Well, it is what it is. You could tap that. You could tap that in the name of God. Name of your God. Silence. Anyway. And finally, you're going back and forth talking with her, and then, you seeing it, you hitting it, and then you won't see her for another 5 or 6 months or whatever. That's your part-time concubine. Men, am I lying? Am I off? If I'm off, I could be off. But I'm just saying, ladies, now I know it's triggering, and you'd be like, he did that to me. That bastard did that to me. No. Hey, that's why I say it's a case-by-case situation. Don't get triggered, because it might not necessarily be you, okay? But who knows? It's a case-by-case situation. It could be you, but not necessarily. But the moral of the story is you got to be true to thyself, men and women. And you got to know your position in life and your place in life. Not everybody is built for number 1 status. That goes both ways. But the conclusion is the days of virgins are gone. This is the world that we live in. Men, we are in survival mode. So you have to really put yourself in a position of reality, and don't be in a fantasy land thinking these girls, these women really love you because of you. You know, they love you, what you maybe got going and how you can help them. They don't love you for you. They love that real man back in the days of 1975, 85, 95, 2005. That first man, that first boyfriend, that first baby daddy, that's who they loved. That's who they gave most of their energy. You just an afterthought. You just a cool guy. You got little things going for you, so I rock with you. That's the type of women that are on this planet Earth, I say North America, right now. So you can't take them seriously. You got to be out here, go get it. Get your paper, meaning money. Get your situation right, men. Get your mind right. Get your situation right. Build yourself to be the best you can be, and then you can put yourself in position. Females will follow after that point. And ladies, you know that been out here in the world and basically destroyed your body. You have to build yourself, basically scrap yourself totally and build a new you. And a lot of you women, it's too late for. You just have to be alone, die alone. You know, pick up a hobby. You know, knitting, it's not bad. Learn how to sew, not bad. For yourself, I'm not even saying for anything. Pick up a hobby, something of that nature where, get your money right, get your mind right, go see a psychiatrist, go get, some therapy, it just, your day is done. It just passed. That's the reality. Sad but cold. But move aside so you don't corrupt the society that we live in. You already corrupted it in your day. So you just move aside, chalk it up, pick up a hobby, go get some psychiatric help, and, live your days until, the Lord take you. Subscribe to the channel, the Oracle 19 podcast, Pass the Information Worldwide, the Greatness 19 channel on YouTube. Subscribe, as well as Mr. Evolution of London. Like and subscribe with that. Follow my platforms. Donate, definitely, if you like this content. evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Definitely look for your support. If you don't want to donate, Pass the Information Worldwide. I would appreciate that. Put that on your social media, your Facebook, Instagram, about the Oracle 19 podcast. Because again, I know I say a lot of triggering things, so the algorithms of these platforms, they don't really promote me that much. I am promoted, but not promoted. So, especially YouTube. So I need y'all guys to like, subscribe, and pass the word along. And again, thank you for listening.